All right, let's talk LinkedIn company pages. You're probably familiar with LinkedIn and connecting with people and having conversations, but do you need a company page? Or if you have one, why do you have one? How should you be using it? And I have the number one, in my opinion, underutilized feature on a LinkedIn company page that you might not know is there and that could possibly be a great tool for expanding your reach on LinkedIn. I'm Melinda Schmidt-Connect. Today is Work Together Wednesday, where I bring you helpful education to grow your small business. And sometimes I have guests. If you'd like to be a guest, if you have something you'd like to share, excuse me. If you have something you would like to share, let me know. But today I'm going to be sharing with you LinkedIn company page tips. So let's go over to my screen share and look at LinkedIn. And quick shout out to shopbenefits.com. My client Al Shebel, his post showed up first in my feed today. If you have a company page, obviously social media is my business, so I manage a lot of pages. But you will come over here and click to go to your company page. And I'm going to give you the best nugget up front in case you're busy and you don't have a lot of time to watch. Invite your connections to follow your page. If you haven't been there and seen that, you should take advantage of this. Most of our clients get 100 invitations per month. It renews the first of every month. Now, one of my recent customers, for some reason, got 250 connections per month. And I don't have any rhyme or reason why LinkedIn gave them that many connections. They just hit the jackpot. But every month you can come in and scroll through. You do have a few filters of things that you can look for specific people, but just invite people in your network to follow your page. It's that simple. And I have grown my page followers. I've got 207. Probably 75 or 100 of those have been from me sending out invitations. And I just recently started using this myself. So it was something that I had not paid attention to. And it was like, why am I not doing this? Everybody should be doing this. If you have a company page, you should be inviting your page, your followers, your connections to follow. So if you have even a small business with 3 employees or 5 employees or 10 employees, if you have all of your employees, first of all, they can copy the page URL. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Whatever I did. Okay. You can have them just copy and they can send out messages. Hey, we're trying to grow our social media. Would you please follow our page? So they can do that to their connections. But if they are an admin, this is a feature only for admins. That admins can use this special connection request, and where that shows up is in your notifications. So up here, people would get notified, Melinda invited you to follow Resonate Your Ideas. So that's where that notification shows up, and it's, some people might not want to follow your page, but most people don't look at it as bugging them. If they know you, they like you, then most of them are happy to follow your page. So that's my number one thing that I think people miss and aren't utilizing. Do you need a company page? The answer might be no. If you are like my friend Pam Johnson, she's with Farmers Insurance. Farmers Insurance has their whole, corporate page. She's an individual, independent agent. She may not need a local Marietta company page. She's got a small team. If you are by yourself, but you really do work at a higher level, or if there's 2 of you or 5 of you, it may be worth setting up a company page. You get to complete a section that tells people about your business and gives them information. I view this as a member. I'm using it as an admin. So you get the About section, and you can put your little commercial and your website link, and it's got information. So it's a good little billboard space. If you are posting jobs, then definitely this is something that would be good to have connected for your job listings. If you have a company page, you want your employees to put their positions on their LinkedIn profiles. If your employees haven't updated their profiles in a while, they need to update and add this position, and make sure when they add the position, they don't just type in the company name and that generic little gray image comes up and they accept it. Make sure when they start typing the company name, it should pop up with the logo that you put in this square right here. That's how they'll know it's the right listing, and click on that so that when they create that position on their profile, it's actually connected to your company page. If they meet somebody and somebody's scrolling through their profile, you want them to be able to click on that logo and come here and learn more about your business. And sometimes it's tricky to get the page name. You have to type it just right, the way it is listed in your URL up here. My company name, I'm trying to show you. My company name is not Resonate Marketing because there were 2 other Resonate Marketing. So my company page name is Resonate Your Ideas because that's my domain. So that might be something, a little stumbling block if you have employees. Make sure that they see the company logo pop up and they choose that, because you don't want it to not be linked or, heaven forbid, linked to the wrong company. So those are some reasons to have a company page. It's a nice little billboard, but there's also a feature where if you or your social media manager are posting, and it's a super important post, you can notify employees. I'm trying to find that where it is right now, and I'm not seeing it. But there is a feature where you can notify employees and they will get a notification that says, your company just posted this. And it's a cue to them to, hey, I need to go like, comment, and share. So you probably don't want to do it on every post if you're posting frequently. But if you're posting once a week, then definitely, oh, here it is. It's after you create the post. You can click notify employees and then they will get a notification so they know, hey, the company just posted something. I need to go like, comment, and share. That is really, really critical for reach of your company page updates, is that your employees share it out when you post something. So again, if you're posting frequently, if you're posting daily, once a day, Monday through Friday, which is kind of a good target, then pick the one that's most important, or to notify your employees. Ask them, please help us with our social media by connecting with new people, especially if they're strategic, they share your client, or they're a good referral partner. And then liking, commenting, and sharing out the company post. That is the strategy for a company page. If you are not going to post regularly, at least once a week or once a month, doesn't look great, but it's better than nothing. If you are not going to post once a month or once a week, then don't post at all. That would be my advice. I would rather go to a company page and it's just a simple little billboard than go to a company page and the only update on that page is 6 months old. That just sends a signal. We're too busy. We don't care. We're not thorough in how we do things. And you don't know the backstory. Maybe the person that was handling your social media quit, or, you had to reorganize, or who knows what circumstance might have caused that. But we don't know that from the outside. We just know, hey, they were posting, or they're not posting very often, and the last one is 3 months old. That looks bad for you as a company. So my strategic advice is have a company page and have it just as a simple billboard and don't post updates. Or if you're going to post updates, post once a week. is my suggested minimum. As much as 3 to 5, 6 times a week is okay. That's not too much. LinkedIn is a little bit different as far as the volume of posts as opposed to Twitter, where tweeting might be 10 times a week is not too much. So it is a different platform. The volume is different, but once a day would be a good goal if you are working on this. If LinkedIn is your primary platform, if that's how you're business to business, and this is the place that you really want to connect and build your relationships and grow your business, then my suggestion would be once a day. And maybe not on the weekends, although a lot of people are working weekends. With all of us working from home and things are, you take off an afternoon on Monday, but you're working on Saturday. So weekends are no longer, off limits and quiet and a ghost town on LinkedIn as they might have been in past years where the volume was much lower on the weekend. Now it's all times of day and night. That being said, the most recent research that I looked at said that Mondays are lower volume. Mondays and Fridays are lower volume on LinkedIn, higher volume on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if you do have that one important announcement, you're rolling out a new product, or you've got a new special going on, or you just brought on a new person, those important announcements, you might want to schedule them in the middle of the week. What are your questions about the LinkedIn company page? I think I asked the question yesterday on Facebook, and I've answered both of the questions I got yesterday as far as how frequently to post, and then do you post on the company page and share it out through your personal profile? Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to. That doesn't mean you can't share something on your personal profile without going to the company page. It doesn't always have to be only company page and then I share it out. You can do both. It can be a mix, but definitely if you're posting on the company page, you want to share it out. You want to get your employees to share it out. And that's the main strategy. Make sure you have a cover graphic. If you don't have that, if it's a default, that's wasted real estate. That's a potential, you can put your messaging there. So you want to make sure that you do that. You want to have your tagline filled out. Another thing that is good to think about is putting hashtags for search terms on your about section of your company page. That is, I'm not sure, I don't have data on how much it helps you, but it definitely couldn't hurt. So those are my tips about the LinkedIn company page. If you have other questions, if you have other suggestions, maybe there's something that you found that works or that you saw that you're doing that I didn't cover today, put it in the comments. If you're watching the recording, please put in #replay. Let me know if this was valuable to you. And thank you for joining me today on Work Together Wednesday.